Hey, welcome back, everybody. I need to finish all these tutorials because I got new plans for making tutorials easier and maybe less long. Anyway, to get to the point, there's a new feature for tap and delay on. I was meaning to do this for a while, but it makes things again more accessible. So in the last tap, and we learned that tap and delay on are perfect to conjure together to make like the perfect duo. And you are running out of room on the quad stick, and you need to combine buttons, and you want to do either or. So tap is pretty much if you activate it before the timer hits, it activates the button. And delay on is if you hold the button long enough till the timer hits, then it activates another button. So as you can see here, it's a let's go with here better of Apex, since I play Apex so much. Example of that as a refresher. Triple sip. We're looking at triple sip, 51 to 53. So as you can see here, it says tap 250. So if I triple sip it and I let go before the timer hits, 250 milliseconds, it activates B. But if I triple sip it and I hold it longer than 251 milliseconds, it activates left bumper and right bumper. The game, it's either melee or the ultimate. So that's how it works. It's either or on the same button, and they don't conflict together because the timer is off by 1 millisecond. Moving on, what is this new feature? So this new feature pretty much makes tap and delay on into a tap toggle and a delay on toggle, which means if you activate, tap toggle, if you tap it and activate the tap, you can actually make it toggle, so you don't have to hold on to the button. I think it's really good in video games where, again, you're running out of space on your quad stick and you need to hold on to the button. You run out of room. This is good for like weapon wheels or like inventory or like games that require you to, like, I don't know, hold select or the touchpad, bring up the map, things like that. The way to activate it, it's pretty much just like basic computer stuff. Um, it's a second parameter. And right here on lines 29 and 30 is how you would do it. So I use the examples X and B on the Xbox, and I put tap 300, and then on the second parameter, you put 1. 1 indicates toggle. So just like regular computer stuff, 0 is off, 1 is on. In this case, 1 is on, toggle. For lines 30, I put delay on 301 milliseconds, and I also put a number 1 on the second parameter. And it's pretty much telling it when it reaches the timer, it will activate and then it will toggle. Pretty much all it's saying. The reason we use the extra millisecond is we don't want these two functions to bump heads. We kind of want them next to each other. We don't want them to conflict. So that's why I put an extra millisecond on top of it. So you don't. Anyway, you gotta put a button on it. So let me do that real quick. Got buttons, and I'm reading it. You can go to add-ons, Quadstick, and put list unused input. This is actually a pretty cool bonus because it tells you what buttons you haven't used. So you have right sip, I got right puff, triple sip, triple puff. I haven't used lip. Let's go with lip real quick. Activate. So save it. This is my way of saving it. I do this because I'm so used to it. Oh, before I forget, this is a new feature for the Quadstick. It always passes my mind. You will need to update your Quadstick. I forget what firmware it needs to be, but as of right now, mine is 2309. So it has to be somewhere along those. Dang, dude, this guy updates the Quadstick a lot. More features. Well, anyway, I guess the one you're gonna have to update as of right now is 2311 in order to get, I guess, close enough to my build, which has that same feature. Have it work. I know it says testing. It might bug your Quadstick, but it will never break it. Bugs are just bugs. They're like little pests, whatever. No big deal. But if it is a problem, you can always roll back. So, as it says right there in line 2930, if I tap it under 300 milliseconds, it will activate X and it will stay toggled. I just tapped it and it stayed toggled. It should show on both. Now, line 30, if I hold on to it for more than 300 milliseconds, it will activate B and it will stay toggled. So I just held it. I probably held it for like a second just to make sure. But as you notice, now they're both toggled and they're both on. And, you know, they're kind of like, they work together in a way on the same button. Kind of cool. So the way to turn it off is pretty simple, the basic way. Turn it off the same way you turn it on. So if I want to turn off X, just tap it again. And it turned off. If I want to turn off B, activate it again by holding it. And I'm doing all this with the lip. Now, there's another way to turn it off. It's a weird feature. I don't know why it's like this. So Call of Duty Warzone, yes. It has a feature to where if you hold the D-pad down, it activates not your weapon wheel, but kind of your inventory. And you have to hold it. Right? See, it's right here. D-pad down, delay on, 351 milliseconds. I put the parameter for toggle, triple sit. Now, when I was doing it, I applied force offs. If you want to use force off with this function, it needs to be blank. Like if force off just needs to say force off. No force off 350, no force off 1000. It just doesn't want to turn off when you put a timer. I don't know if it's a bug, but it's kind of annoying because I would like to turn off D-pad with a lot of buttons. Quick reminder that doing the Call of Duty weapon wheel, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to be using triple sip to activate the inventory. And I'm going to use any one of these hands, turn off the D-pad. Okay.
Zone training. In Warzone, every operator is equipped with an armored vest.
There it is. So,
grab an armor plate from
this is my inventory, right? That's how you do stuff. And to turn it off, just click any other button. Or I could turn it off using triple sip. Stays on forever, that's cool. Yep.
Pick up the armor.
Shooting turns it off. Pretty much anything on the list of the list somewhere around my screen turns it off. All the force offs do. But like I said, it force off. I mean, tap toggle, delay on toggle. Force off only works if there's no timer. There has to be no timer on the force off for tap and delay on toggle to work.
Are you daft? Armor plates, pick them up.
Alright, that's it. Tune in next time, I don't know, for Delay Latch, my favorite video.